If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. So download the Anchor app or go to Anchor.fm to get started. Bienvenido. Oh, welcome back to Listen to the Words, a show where we pick a song from any genre and even any language and dive a little deeper into the meaning of the song and how we interpret it as a listener, and also a little bit of history. I like to share something that you sent me, hon. Okay.
Uh-oh. What did I send you? Oh, that.
I want a shout out to all the moms.
Uh-oh.
A mother's job is to teach her children not to need her anymore. The hardest part of that job is accepting success. Take it as you may. Anyway. Come out swinging.
Ooh.
Shots fired. No, there's not shots fired. It's that some moms just don't...
Some moms don't know when to let go.
Yeah, how to accept things.
And how to accept that her child has succeeded.
Your mom.
So, yeah.
Let's leave that.
Some moms feel that their child has not succeeded at all.
But I think it's mostly... I think it's just mostly... they want the best for you, and sometimes the approach is not the best way.
Yes.
So, but beyond that.
We're not talking about my mom.
We're talking about your mom.
No.
Kathy, this is about you.
Not at all.
I'm talking about all the Hispanic moms. How about that?
Yeah.
All the Latino moms. Sorry to all you Latinas.
It's the truth, though.
My aunts and my grandmother, all of them. Just sometimes you gotta accept, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. And you can't control everything your kid does once they're grown, at least.
Yeah.
And on their own.
Yeah. But anyway.
Anyways. Besides the point.
Besides the point. So this song, it flows in with Parenthood. Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. You like that, right? That's a good segue. That's what you get for being the number 73 podcast in Cyprus.
Okay.
All right. They haven't reached out. I'm still waiting for my
they're not going to.
My key to the country. I should get the key to the country. That'd be awesome.
No.
They go, come here, Andres.
Why do they sound like a Greek?
I think Cyprus is close to Greece.
We talked about this before.
Oh my God. Look it up.
No, it's like close to like Iraq or something.
Iraq?
Whatever.
Iraq is a producer from the Opie and Anthony show.
I know.
And I still listen to his podcast. Cyprus is...
Or
somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. I don't know.
I'm not good with geography, so I have no idea.
Cyprus is an island off the coast of Syria and Turkey and Israel.
See, I knew it was over there and not by Greece.
So they might talk like that.
Maybe.
So, anyway, I was a number 73 podcast in all of Cyprus. It's an island, so I'm sure there wasn't many podcasts to listen to over there.
Oh my goodness.
I was trumped by Office Ladies.
Well, yeah.
By a whole bunch of other podcasts. So
yeah.
I accepted defeat. I almost won. I almost made it to number one. Almost.
Yeah.
I was going to broadcast live, but whatever. Anyway.
But they didn't reach out to you. So.
They didn't reach out to me. That sucks. So how's your day?
It's been all right. I've tried to kind of relax a little bit today. I still did stuff.
But that's every day.
No, it's not every day.
That's every day.
It's not every day.
You didn't have your 3-hour coffee, but you had a 2.5 hour coffee break.
No, I did not.
Today was a little 2.5 hour coffee break.
No, it was not.
You're like...
No, Sophia started school back, so I had to get her up and make everybody's breakfast, and Lily tried to wake me up at 6:40 to take her out, and I told her to go lay back down.
And she's like, but I have to pee.
Too bad.
I have to urinate. What's going on? Let me pee. So
yeah.
We have a middle schooler now.
Yep.
She's a middle schooler.
Starting 6th grade for her first week of 6th grade.
Yep.
So,
and this weekend we talked about it last weekend, or last episode, that we were going to go see
Andrew McMahon.
Andrew McMahon, the former lead singer of Jack's Mannequin and Something Corporate. Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness and Dashboard Confessional were going on Saturday. And things happen and circumstances changed. So
we're still going.
But we're bringing Sophia with us.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. She's going to experience her first concert. And I actually think, excuse me, I actually think that's a really, really good first concert.
Yeah.
Because
it's not too like hyper.
It won't be loud. You won't have a whole bunch of drunk guys running around.
I mean, it'll be loud just because it's music.
But I'm saying it's not going to be like a Taking Back Sunday concert where they're just like rocking out and the amps are going to explode and people are drunk as a skunk.
Yeah.
But this is going to be nice and chill. It's going to be Dashboard Confessional. You can't really rock out too much to Dashboard. You just enjoy the flow.
Yeah.
And Andrew is he has songs that are bumping and you dance to them, but it's not going to be
crazy.
Hardcore rock.
Yeah. But like we saw Taking Back Sunday and Dashboard Confessional together, and that was not like crazy.
It wasn't that crazy because all the Taking Back Sunday fans were our age. So we're a little bit up there in age.
Yeah. There was some like younger crowd like in the front.
Yeah,
like I remember them having like a little bit of a mosh pit.
Yeah.
But it didn't last long.
No, because they're like, oh man, my asthma or my arthritis in my knee is going. So.
My back hurts.
Did I ever tell you that me and Jose got involved in a incidental mosh pit at a concert once?
An accidental mosh pit?
Yeah.
You said incidental.
Oh, I'm sorry, accidental mosh pit. We were at a concert. I can't remember. It was a Matchbook Romance or a Taking Back Sunday concert. And we were just rocking out, and all of a sudden the pit formed around us.
Oh, no.
And we had to fight our way out because we're like, no.
We don't want to be here.
We just want to watch the show. And it formed all around us. And of course, you have the one idiot that's throwing his fists around and throwing his head. Like,
jumping, doesn't know how to jump in place.
Like, dude. Man, and I remember we were with a friend of ours, and we were protecting her because she was like all 4'10", Rebecca.
Oh, yeah.
And either Jose took a boot to the shoulder because someone just got thrown.
Yeah.
He took a boot to the shoulder. I got hit in the shoulder. I got kicked in the shin, I think.
Yeah.
It was just like, no, we just want to survive.
Yeah.
It was a yellow card concert. That's what it was.
Oh. Yeah.
But, nah. So Sophia will be with us, joining the mosh pit.
Yep.
At an Andrew McMahon concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But it'll be a story she can tell her class, the next week. And
yeah. I told Sebastian, my little brother's first concert was a Dashboard Confessional and Thrice concert, which was an interesting...
Odd combination.
It was an odd combination, but it worked. That's the first concert I ever took him to. I don't know if he's been to a concert since. I don't know.
I don't think so.
My brother he's
not since I've known him. I've never, unless I just didn't know about it, but it was just highly possible.
I'll have to ask him. I don't think he's ever been to another concert after that.
Maybe.
You and I have been to
a ton.
Me and Stephanie have been to a ton.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a ton.
You've been to more concerts than I have.
Yeah, because I'm awesome. That just goes without saying.
You've been to like almost like some of the same people.
Yeah.
And I've seen different people.
So you're saying that you're better than me?
No.
I feel like that's what you said.
No, what
I heard was I'm white and I had more money to watch more artists. You're Hispanic. You get to see these little small punk rock bands for $10.
No, I wish I could have gone to see like punk rock bands. The only punk rock band I saw was No Doubt.
You went with me to several concerts while we were dating.
But I'm saying when I was younger.
True.
Like I just went with my parents.
Yeah.
So I saw a little bit more. I saw different music. Concerts than you did. You saw more emo and punk, and that's fine.
And I went to a couple of Spanish concerts too with my mom.
So obviously I didn't go to any Spanish concerts.
You could if you want. You can go see mine now whenever they tour again.
Yeah, and I'll just be standing there not knowing what they're saying.
But music has no language.
Yeah, it does actually. But yeah, like I've seen like I said, No Doubt.
No Diggity.
No. I saw Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
That probably was a sick concert.
It was amazing.
Does my voice sound weird? I feel like I have a piece of chicken stuck in my throat.
No.
Okay.
I've seen Celine Dion.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Where?
West Palm.
At the amphitheater?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I thought she was too big for that.
No, it was like when it was like one of like her second album, I think.
Like in the 80s?
No.
Celine Dion's been around for a while.
Well, maybe not her second album. It's like the white cover and she's in a white shirt and like blue jeans. I don't know. Anyways.
I think you just made this up.
No, it was that album because we were 5 rows from the front.
So you had money.
No. No, that was back in the day when tickets were cheaper then, and you stood in line for Ticketmaster.
Oh, yeah.
And you had to be there early to get good seats.
And not pay for those fees, which we just paid.
Right.
Our ticket for Sophia to go to this concert on Saturday was $35.
Yeah.
The ticket. How did I pay almost $70?
Yeah.
With fees and
$15 service fee.
It's ridiculous.
Like, what the
I think
heck?
this will be our last concert for a long time.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous.
It's crazy. So then who else did I see? Oh, Elton John and Billy Joel.
Holy crap. That beats all my concerts right there. Right there. That just beats everything I've gone to. Sure, I've seen Magic Romance 13 times, but you saw Elton John and Billy Joel.
I saw Elton John.
Jeez.
I'm trying to think of who else I've seen.
He's on tour now for his goodbye goodbye tour.
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. That would be a good
It's called
concert.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, that would be an amazing concert to go to.
Look up the tickets.
I'm sure it's very expensive.
Astronomical.
Yeah.
He sells his glasses at Walmart.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I saw it the other day when we were there.
Oh, I've seen NSYNC twice. New Kids on the Block I've seen, but that was once I was married to you. So
yeah,
I'm trying to think of things I saw before you.
Was there anything before me? Did time exist before me?
It did, but it was
It was just really bad.
It was just really bad.
Yeah, I know. I bring sunlight to your life.
You do.
You're just trying to be sweet. I don't know what you want. You want something from me.
No, I don't want anything.
Okay. I'm taking you to Disneyland, so.
But I don't want anything.
Okay.
I'm being sweet. Look, I'm trying to be nice to you, and you're like giving me attitude.
Okay. I'll let it slide.
You'll let it slide that I'm being nice to you.
I swear there's something stuck in my throat, and it's driving me nuts.
There's always something stuck in your throat.
I wish I had the button that said that's what she said. And what I was going to say was that at least it's not Milo and Bruce.
Oh my God.
We won't talk about that. Disregard. Anyway, so let's dive in.
Okay.
Because we did 12 minutes of rattlings.
Yeah, well.
So this week's episode is Humble and Kind by Tim McGraw. You want to tell me about this song?
I'm kind of related to him since I saw him in concert.
Kind of. And you're white.
And I was in the front row.
Of that?
Of that.
See, you guys had money.
It's amazing. It was amazing. He really puts on a good show.
I need to put the Make It Rain button on this for whenever you tell stories about your youth. You tell me. How do you tell me you don't have money? You had money. You just told me you saw Tim McGraw front row. You saw Celine Dion.
But again,
you saw Billy Joel and Elton John.
Again, this was when tickets were not as expensive.
You summered in Disney every year.
No, we didn't summer in Disney.
Did you not?
I mean, we did.
See? You come of means, and you married a poor street rat.
I married for love.
What a poor decision on your part.
Was it, though?
Man, I'm over here like, we used to go to Disney like once every 5 years, and you're like, oh, that's cute.
We went like once every 3 months.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
No, we didn't.
You summered in Disney.
We did go a lot, but we even went before, like, my parents had a timeshare since I was like 13, I think. And they actually just sold it.
Yeah.
Because with their timeshares, you get it for like 49 years and then it reverts back to Disney. Or you can sell it, and you have so many points that you can use. So my parents didn't have like a lot of points. But, we were able to go. Once they got that, then it was a little bit cheaper for us to go. But before we would go to like the campgrounds, we had a pop-up camper. And we would
further solidifying the fact that you had money.
No, but that was the cheaper way of going to Disney.
Yeah. You had a camper.
A camper.
Yeah.
And it was a cheap little pop-up camper. It wasn't anything extravagant. But that was actually some of my favorite times.
I've seen pictures, guys. It had a flat screen TV before they even came out.
It did not have a flat screen TV.
It had flat screen TV.
It did not.
It had solar panels on the top.
No, it didn't.
I've seen pictures.
No, you haven't.
Them bakers had money.
No.
No. Didn't you tell me you used to put a couch in your minivan too?
Yeah, like a wicker couch.
You had an extra couch lying around.
It was a couch from our living room.
We didn't have couches in New York. We had to sleep on milk cartons.
No, you did not.
We did.
You didn't. But no, that was like some of my favorite times as a kid. I know it was a lot of work for my parents, but it was fun, like going to the campground, being in a camper. And
I could only imagine your dad packing up that van for a trip to Disney in a camper. Like, he already is so anal about just going to Disney in his car. Imagine adding a camper to this thing. Oh my God, poor guy.
Well, he gets worse as he gets older.
Jeez.
He wasn't as bad then. At least not that I remember.
Like, poor Richard. I'm like, I would be like, no, you guys go without me. Forget it. I'll load up the van. You guys figure it out. Jeez.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun doing that. It wasn't fun walking to the showers. But
I was one of those where you have to shower like off. Well, yeah, you obviously there's no showers.
Yeah, you had to walk to the bathrooms.
Yeah. Did you have to pay like a quarter for the shower?
I don't think so.
When we used to go camping in Connecticut, you had to pay a quarter, and you got like 10 minutes of watch time.
Oh no, I remember having to like wear sandals and everything because it's you don't want to get.
When you have money, you don't have to pay for your showers.
Well, it's Disney. You're already paying for
us
stuff.
Peasants had to pay and turn the little knob and
no, but that's like real camping.
Yeah.
We went Disney camping.
So you put the coin.
That was the only camping.
You put the coin in it, and you turn on. You have your hand on the water and the lever, and you turn them at the same time. Like, okay, go, and shower real quick.
To do that.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was fun doing it like that, and my dad would make pancakes and eggs and bacon, and I just like love that smell.
Now I'll give you guys a heads up. Richard makes amazing bacon.
Yes, he does.
Like.
He's good. He's perfected it. He's good at it.
Legit, I don't eat bacon. I really don't eat bacon other than when your dad makes it.
I did buy it one time. We don't eat bacon unless
but it wasn't. It wasn't compared to your dad's.
Yeah, I know. I'm not good at. And I made it for soup.
And I'll get it on the burger stuff like that. But
yeah, but not your dad, like fresh. Like
your dad nails that bad boy. Like
yeah.
Like I want to see your dad do it from beginning to end. I want to see him just kill the pig and like.
No, I don't want to see that.
Your dad's like, come here, little piggy. Anyway, that was mean. I'm sorry. No, but he makes amazing. Like, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's probably the type of bacon he uses, and then he's made it for so long that I think he just kind of knows.
Like there's no grease on it. Like it's just
Well, he buys very like lean.
It's just perfection.
Lean bacon.
Yep.
So. Yeah.
Whenever we go visit your parents, like when your parents make breakfast, it's like.
I know. I love when my parents make us breakfast.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Mostly because I don't have to do it.
Yeah. And then you can take a 4-hour coffee break.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Can we get into this song? Because it's now 17 minutes. Or we just don't talk about the song and just talk about Disney trips?
No, we're going to, because you didn't have that many. So
exactly.
I'd just be talking the whole time.
Exactly. We didn't have money.
Coming from the guy who went to Europe.
Once.
Yeah, still, that's one more time than I've been.
Yeah, true. It was awesome.
So talk about money.
It was awesome. We went to England.
Yeah.
I got to hang out in England.
Yeah.
And went to France. It was amazing.
Went to Holland.
Holland was really cool.
Like I have yet to go.
That ain't my fault.
I know.
Like that was like not active guy. It was like
no, it was not meant to be.
I planned it and then COVID happened.
And then everything fell apart.
So we're like, let's go to California instead.
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't know what was going to happen. No. So.
And still, World War III is about to pop off in Europe at some point.
God, this is not the right time to go to Europe.
So, all right. So tell me about this song.
Okay. So, Humble and Kind, in case you forgot, since we've been rambling.
Yeah.
So, this is a song written by Lori McKenna, and it was released on January 20th, 2016. As the second single from Tim McGraw's 14th studio album.
Hold on. Let's. All right, you can read the title. Skip the first word.
Country music.
There you go. So let me do it again.
country music.
There you go. You insert the word. It could be or it could be or
I love that.
yeah, I love this button.
That's awesome. Look, Alex back on now.
Oh, what? Yeah. No, that's the thing with Alex. You can't predict when he's going to curse.
I know. I'd be like,
He could be like, "Yeah, guys," and I looked at the beautiful flowers, and it was amazing. The bumblebee grabbed the nectar from the bee, the flower, and then and you're like, "What?" But we were just talking about bumblebees.
Okay, so anyways.
Yeah.
So
Well, let's say it's called "Dang Country Music,"
no, it's not.
but with the other version.
You can say it.
Not here in the South.
But that's the name of the album.
The album is called "Damn Country Music."
Yeah.
Dude, that word here in the South is like, it's up with there with the F word. No, it's not. Honey, I promise you,
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh. Okay, well that's the name of his studio
Yeah.
album. We didn't name it.
No, I bet you that Walmart didn't sell that
He's
album.
Tim McGraw. He can do whatever he wants.
He could have called it country music.
And people still would buy
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So among several other wins and nominations, the song won the award for Best Country Song at the 59th Annual Grammy Awards.
It should have won Song of the Year because that song is fantastic.
Well, it won Song of the Year at the 2016 CMA Awards and Country Song of the Year in 2016 for the American Music Awards.
You know who won Song of the Year that year?
Oh, God.
You want to guess?
No.
Hello by Adele.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I was scared because
No.
sometimes it's like somebody really, really bad. It's like a really
I will
bad
forever.
song.
I stopped watching the Grammys when Eminem was nominated for Album of the Year and Steely Dan won. I still to this day don't know who Steely Dan is, but they beat out Eminem, and that album, it was the
I think even they were
I
surprised.
think it was they were when they went on
Like,
stage.
what?
They're like, "What?" It was either Relapse or Recovery.
They're like, are we sure?
But both those albums are really good. But when they won, they were like, "Oh no,
They're like, can we just give it to him?
no, we don't
'Cause
we don't want it."
we don't want- he's going to kill us later.
I would be like, "No."
But yeah, okay, so I can't get over that this is his 14th album.
But he has more after that. So it's like 14, and then there's more after that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I guess I wasn't expecting that to
But
be.
you also got to factor in.
He's been around forever.
It's not that many considering how long he's been around.
Yeah.
So it's like one every 2 years, ballpark.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
No. Not
And
at all.
also, you have to factor in he does acting too.
Yeah, and he's
So-
got kids, and
so, I mean,
he's full time dad.
That's a
and-
pretty good
it's
average.
a lot of work.
And he did 1883, which is like the greatest TV show ever.
Oh yeah,
If you have a second, watch 1883.
yeah.
Please. You will not regret it.
He's good in everything he does.
He was in The Blind Side. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was a dad. And then he was in Friday Night Lights, the TV show. I'm sorry, the movie, not the TV show.
Yeah, he's
He
good
was-
in everything.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
And he grew his hair back. It was like he was balding and then it just came back.
He probably got
That's
hair
how.
plugs.
Shh, no. It's the power of McGraw. It's McGraw power.
That's McGraw power. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, so like we said before, the song was written by Lori McKenna, and in an interview with CMT in 2016, she revealed that the song was written for her husband and their 5 kids, and is her list of all the things she wanted to make sure she told them.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I skipped over about the nominations and everything, the song is certified platinum and reached number 1 on the country music charts in Canada and the US.
Yep. You forget that Canada kind of exists. Like they have,
I don't forget that it exists.
like
I
I'm
know
saying-
it's there.
like, you don't think of a Canadian movie studio
Yeah, no.
or name one Canadian music artist. I honestly, I don't know.
Drake,
Oh yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Bieber's Canadian?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was from California.
No, he lives in California, I believe.
Huh.
Yeah, they're Canadian.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I knew Drake, but I didn't know what Bieber was.
Yep.
Interesting. Cool deal.
And Ryan Reynolds, but he's a musician.
He's Canadian?
He's Canadian.
I didn't know that either.
He is Canadian.
Thank you, Canada. Didn't know that.
There's an interview with him on the Graham Norton show that I see the clips on Facebook all the time, But there's this one interview that when he's on the show and they talk about him being Canadian. And I can't remember what he says in it or anything, but it's just about how Canadian people are like so nice or whatever.
Did you know Jim Carrey's Canadian?
I did not know he was Canadian.
Michael Cera, Georgia Michael from Arrested Development.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
Celine Dion. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm kidding, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Rachel McAdams.
I did not know she was.
Seth Rogen.
Did not know.
Did not know. Keanu Reeves.
I didn't know that either.
Ryan Reynolds.
I just said.
Alanis Morissette.
So see, there's at least 4.
Michael J. Fox.
There's at least, I didn't know he was Canadian.
Matthew Perry. The Biebs. Will Arnett.
Like I just said.
Hayden Christensen. I didn't know that because I watched that interview with him and Ewan McGregor. He is Canadian. William Shatner.
That's interesting.
Kiefer Sutherland. Michael Bubble. Joshua Jackson. Pacey. Jason Priestley.
Oh.
That's the guy from 90210.
Yeah.
It says here that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is Canadian, but I don't believe that.
No, he is not. I mean, maybe like a little bit, but I don't know.
Anyway, proceed.
He's mostly Hawaiian.
Yeah. Hawaiian.
He's Mamoa.
What?
No, that's not
What did you say?
I said Mamoa.
What was that supposed to mean?
No. What's that?
What? Hold on. Forget this song. What were you trying to say?
No, I mixed.
I want this thought process explained. I said the Rock
He's Hawaiian.
is Canadian. And you said, no, he's Hawaiian. Then I said, okay, cool. Then you said, he's Momoa. Okay, walk me through here.
Okay, so, but there's a word, and I got the word mixed up with Jason Momoa.
Okay.
And I can't think of what it is now.
Ohana?
No, that means family.
Duh, it's all over our house.
I know. Anyways, okay, we'll skip that.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened
We'll
there.
cut that out.
No, it's going to stay in.
I know.
MP.
Okay. So after dropping her youngest kids off at school, the songwriter sat her at her dining room table and wrote out the principles she wanted for all of them. Or for all of them to live by from ages 10 to 25. Mm-hmm. So with Tim McGraw singing it, it was a reminder for pretty much
millions.
Everybody. She said that song is a selfish little poem / lullaby that a mother of 5 wrote for her kids one day. At that point, my oldest is 25 and my youngest is 10.
What an age gap.
When I wrote it 5 or 6 years ago, I dropped off the kids at school and I sat at my dining room table with my coffee and started thinking about all the things that Jean and I wanted to make sure we told the kids. Mm-hmm. She says, there's so much information there. A parent can go on and on and on forever about what they want their kids to know. I know there was a lot of information going in. I did worry about getting preachy, and I stopped myself really quickly and remembered I wasn't writing this for anyone else. I was writing this for myself and for my kids. I sort of thought of it that way. If someone gives me trouble, oh well. I literally kept them in my focus.
Yeah. So the song was her focus was her husband and her kids.
Right. Mostly her kids, because it's stuff that her and her husband wanted to say to the kids.
Yep.
And I can see that. Like, time and unforeseen occurrence, things can happen, and the kids could be orphans at one point before they ever get a chance to really teach them what they want them to know. So a song is a great way, or a poem is a great way to, teach their kids that. And now with Tim McGraw singing it, it is forever on the radio waves.
Yep.
So,
she sent it to Tim McGraw, and he had one melodic change in the chorus, and it took her a long time to figure it out, and I just had a brain fart. Like, I just choked out completely.
It took her a long time to figure out because it was a subtle change.
Yeah,
it took her time to figure it out. But it was just enough to make it commercial, and he brought it to a place that she still can't believe.
Thank you. And she talks about the chorus and how at that point in time she had a 10-year-old that would say, hold the door and say thank you. So
hold the door.
Yeah. So she was able to incorporate that into the chorus of the song, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Hodor.
Throat.
That chicken.
Yes, that piece of chicken. was really good. I just had too much of it.
So the other thing that she looked at on with that song is that she has 5 kids that span 15 years. So at that point, she needed to make sure every kid had something that spoke to them. If I was a mother of 2 small children and tried to write that song, it would have been a very different song, which makes a lot of sense. That
makes total sense, because if you have 2 2-year-olds, you can't, you're gonna be like, oh, say thank you, be humble and kind,
right?
Enjoy the outdoors.
It's
now
easier.
Looking at it that way, it does make complete sense that it runs the gamut of older kid down to toddler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because every kid is different.
Yeah.
So, and they're all at different stages in their life, so they need to hear different things.
Exactly.
So, excuse me.
You got the chicken too.
No, I have
chicken
a burp stuck, and I'm trying to keep it in so I don't burp into the microphone.
Stupid.
Okay. So she continued on saying, I think there was a lot of luck that was granted me that day. Mostly it's Tim. He really saw something in it, and I think he's done this with other songs in his career because he's really good at finding hit songs, and he's good at bringing something somebody else might pass on. He can see something in it. He can see the diamond in the rough, and he did with this song.
And that explains why the guy's career is amazing.
Oh my God. He's so amazing.
He probably got the script for 1883, and he's like, I got this.
I can make this better.
I can make this amazing. And he did.
Like, Yellowstone, they ain't nothing.
They ain't nothing. And he was on Yellowstone
what
too.
What Yellowstone?
He was on Yellowstone. They did a couple of flashbacks towards
like the end of one of the seasons. Yep. Yeah, they did like a flashback or two. Okay. And she goes on saying, I think because our kids are at similar ages and because I've seen them with their kids a bunch, I know how they parent. And I know how they parent, that I knew he and Faith kind of think the same way as Gene and I in that regard. So I sent it to him, and he just went with it. There are so many pieces of blessings in that story, I can't even pick them all out.
It's amazing.
I love songs that tell you what the room looks like, but don't exactly tell you what the guy in the room looks like, but you can feel it. As far as stories on the weekends, I would get a text saying someone was at a wedding, and the groom is dancing with his mom to this song. I would always hope it would be Tim's version and not mine.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And that's cool that they know each other like that their kids are similar in age, and it's almost like they kind of grew up together. Mm-hmm. So, but I think that's cool.
All right, so we can leave it at there if you want.
Yeah,
let's end segment 1. So at this point in time, if you're listening to us on Spotify Premium, you will hear the song in its entirety. If you listen to us on Spotify free version, you'll get 30 seconds of the clip of the song. I do not select those 30 seconds, so I apologize if it's not the best part of the song.
Don't come at us.
If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or any other podcast platform, you will not hear any song because I'm not allowed to play those songs on those platforms. So you'll hear us come back, and we'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
And I hacked up this thing in my throat, and hopefully it's gone, but who knows?
And I keep yawning, so...
Yeah, so whatever. I'm boring you.
No.
Well, after this episode, we're going to go watch Father of the Bride 2, because we watched Father of the Bride 1 yesterday with Sophia, and she loved it, and she's like, I have to see the sequel. And this is after me telling you, you're going to love the movie. She's like, I don't know, we'll see. Hashtag. She was like, hey, Dad, shut the up. No. I will not like this movie. Your movie tastes as No. She's very picky. She's very picky. She's like, I don't know.
She has to be in the mood for.
And she was on the edge of her seat the entire time. She's like, and she cried at one point.
Yeah, she cried. Spoiler alert. She cried at the part where
this is a Steve Martin version.
Yeah, the Steve Martin version. She cried at the part where Steve Martin and his daughter are talking, in the driveway. In the driveway.
They're playing basketball. And
she was kind of playing by herself, but anyways, it's her last night before she gets married.
Yeah.
So it was an emotional moment.
What did he say? It was really pretty what he said.
Well, and
this is the last time.
She had said that this is my last night, and I know I have to, but I don't want to leave. And that got Sophia. And then he said he was going to remember this moment forever or something like that. So yeah, so that got her like kind of emotional and she was crying a bit. But overall it's like super funny.
There was one part that was really, really good. Oh man, I wish I could remember what it was.
Yeah. Anyways, so we told her we'd watch it. We'd watch the second part because she saw the one with Andy Garcia. We watched that one. So we said, well, let's watch the original one that we know because I know there's one before the Steve Martin one, but we've never seen that one, so I don't know if it's any good. But she recognized him from Cheaper by the Dozen. So that's
I literally just found the entire script.
Okay, we don't need the entire script.
No, I know. I was like, why is this thing started from the beginning? Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. So, why did we start talking about?
I have no idea. Proceed.
Okay, so the video of Humble and Kind.
If you have not watched this video, please.
It's very good.
It is.
And Tim McGraw is perfection.
Out of this world, amazing. It will make you cry. It'll make you smile. It'll make you happy. It's just...
It's really good.
There's no storyline to it. It's just...
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Okay, so the video was the result of a brainstorm that he had while running on a treadmill and seeing a 30-second trailer for Oprah Winfrey's Belief series. After taking some initiative, he got Oprah Winfrey to avail footage for the video. And the video was directed by Wes Edwards and featured scenes from around the world from Winfrey's fall 2015 documentary series. So the video won the top honor Video of the Year at the 2016 CMT
Country Music
Awards.
Yeah.
Chris Parton of Country Weekly described Humble and Kind's video as the touching lump in your throat kind. Rolling Stone described the video as one that takes universal scenes of faith and life and combines them with an understated performance from McGraw, captured by a 360-degree turntable lighting rig.
Which means he's standing and the light is going around him, which makes these cool shadows and reflections.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah. And according to Town Square Media's blog site, The Boot, the video, which presents a song from the perspective of a parent sending their child into the world, will resonate across a wide-ranging audience. McGraw, who has 3 daughters with his wife Faith Hill, had just sent his oldest daughter off to college in the fall before the song was released. So it first entered Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart at number 45 for the chart dated February 6, 2016. In late March, the song became McGraw's 52nd top 10 country hit. 52nd.
Yeah. That's one more than 51.
That's crazy.
And 2 more than 50.
Shut up.
It's like that's 8 away from 60.
You're so stupid. So he performed the song at the 2016 ACM Awards, and that pushed its sales to 64,000 for the week, as well as the song's ranking to number 1 on the Hot Country Songs. And that is his 26th number 1 on the chart.
Jeez.
It was certified platinum by the RIAA on September 20th, 2016. And the song reached its million sales mark in December of that year and has sold 1,380,000 copies in the U.S. as of November 2019.
Yeah, that's well past now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, the video, I don't remember how we ended up watching the video. This is 2016. We were at the old house still. And it just blew my mind watching that video. It's so beautiful.
We watched it recently. I feel like
I think it was on the Samsung TV thing.
It must have been on that or something. I don't know, something. Or you were watching it on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
watch videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
but it's just beautiful. But now let's dive into the lyrics.
Okay.
I mean, we could almost read this as a poem.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a song. He says, "You know, there's a lot that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Childhood stars shine. Always stay humble and kind. Go to church because your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be a waste of time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door. Say please. Say thank you.
Hold the door.
Don't steal. Don't
I
cheat.
can't help it.
Don't ruin the moment. Don't steal. Don't cheat. And don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Mm-hmm. I love that.
That's
you
really
may reach the top of the mountain in your career or your life, whatever. Mm-hmm. You don't let it get to your head.
Yep. Because it can very easily.
Oh yeah.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
But
the way this is the way I think, and this is what I've learned from watching Joe Santagato, my podcasting, the person I want to be in a podcasting guru. When you make it to the top, you got to extend your hand and bring people up with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't just go up to the top and make new friends and stay there with that.
Yeah.
No, you bring people with you.
Yeah.
You elevate others.
All his friends.
All his friends are with him.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it, is that you bring them with you.
Yeah. But that's also good with his friends, that he has a good group of friends too, because you can tell with people if they mooch off of you or if they legit are just happy to be there.
And they're happy to be there.
And his friends are just happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like, especially with some of the stuff he puts them through. Like,
and they do it willingly.
Yeah. They do it. I don't know why.
But it's just, when you're with your boys, you do stuff.
Yeah.
When I'm with my boys, when I go back to New York, I'm with Ryan and Jose, and then with Costa, we just do stupid things, and we just do it just to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Mm-hmm. I love that. Don't hold a grudge. I've told Sophia this in the past. When you hold a grudge against somebody, you're poisoning yourself because the other person is just chilling, enjoying life, not even thinking about you.
Yep.
But you're over there ruining your day, thinking about, oh, I hate that person.
Yep.
You're over there ruining your entire day while the person's having a great slice of pizza.
Yeah.
And chilling, and you're miserable.
Yeah. I think we all have to remind ourselves of that too from time to time, because there will be things that people do that really piss me off.
Whoa. Hold on. They what?
They
there you go. This is a PG TV. This is a G show.
Okay, well, they do. And that's just imperfection.
Yeah.
And
stay humble and kind.
So it's sometimes I always have to remind myself that, okay, I need to stop thinking about it, because sometimes it really just bothers me.
I completely understand.
And so it's I have to I get it out, and then I have to leave it and just move on.
Yep.
But it's hard to do sometimes.
It is. So,
especially when you're young and you're still forming friendships, and you just want to be friends with everybody.
Yeah.
And
I've always told Sophia,
the older I get, the less I care.
I've told Sophia since she was little, is that
since she was in the womb.
Yeah, pretty much. If you can count on both hands the number of friends, or maybe on one hand the number of good friends that you have, you've done good in life.
Yeah.
You've done good.
Yeah.
If you have 5 friends that are your ride or dies, if you pick up the phone right now and say, hey, I need you, and they show up, you've done good in life.
Yeah.
You can have hundreds of friends.
Followers.
Well, I'm saying friends, okay.
You can have
I'm cool with this person, and hey, what are you guys doing this weekend? Let's hang out.
Because you know somebody who knows somebody, and then you end up being friends. And it's just
But they're not going to be if I call you at 3:00 in the morning tonight, hey, yo, I need you.
Yeah.
They're not getting on the plane for you.
Yeah.
But if you get 5 or less, if you get 5, you've done good in life.
Yeah.
So it keeps going to know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love.
I like that line.
Yep.
I think that's a good line.
Yep. I love you ain't no pickup line. So always stay humble and kind. Mm-hmm. I love you should never be a pickup line.
No.
I had a girl.
And I feel like people use that a little too easily.
Yeah.
And they don't really mean it.
I dated a girl, and she said I love you, and I felt bad. I had to say it back.
I've done that.
And I said it back, and then when we broke up, she's like, you told me you love me. And I was like, because you said it first. I was stuck. Yeah. Didn't end well.
Yeah. Well, my first boyfriend, he told me he loved me after a week.
Ew.
And mind you, he was 5 years older than me.
Ew.
So you would think that he would know
so he's
better.
in his mid-40s now?
Yeah.
Well, 40.
He was 22.
43.
When we dated.
So he's 43 now.
I think.
Ew.
Yeah. I was
He's old.
I was 16 when we met. So we didn't actually start date. I was like, it was right before I turned 17.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and he lived in Texas, so it didn't really count.
Yeah. Let's just go past that.
Yeah.
All right.
was not a good.
Sorry, we skipped it here. It said that when it's hot, eat a what?
Eat a root beer. Popsicle root beer.
Oh, eat a popsicle root beer. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget to turn around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. Literally what I just said.
Yeah.
Help the next one. That's life.
Yeah, if you can help, help
you gotta help people come back. You gotta help people move on up.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite line?
Hold the door.
All right, let it go. Sweet Lord. Oh my gosh.
It's there.
Yo, it's over. That show's been done.
It's there.
Let it go.
I can't help it.
I'll get you some prune juice.
Oh gosh.
I mean, this is one of those songs that
it's like there's so many good.
The entire song.
Yeah, it's like I can't just pick out one. Like, I guess the one that I really like and kind of connect with is visit Grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be a waste of time.
Yeah.
Now, I never knew my grandfather, either one of them. My dad's dad died before I was born. He died when my sister was a baby.
Gotcha.
And then my other grandfather, my mom's dad, he died when I was a year old. So I have pictures at the gravesite, and I think there's pictures of me with him, but I don't remember. But I don't remember him at all. The reason I connect with that line is because my grandmother, my dad's mom, when I was little, and my mom, both my parents were working at that time, they would drop me off at my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And I would spend the day there. And so that's where like my love of like flowers and birds and puzzles and card games, board games in general.
Yeah.
That's where my love of that comes from because that's all we did.
Yeah.
My grandmother she was special. We'll just put it like that. Yeah. But she didn't have, now this is in South Florida. Okay. So she didn't have AC, central AC. She didn't have hot water. She had no TV. She had no radio. Like
she was alone with her thoughts all the time.
She did crossword puzzles. She did like Sunday crossword puzzle. Yeah. And she had like books of that. And so that's where my love of that word searches comes from too.
Can you imagine your grandmother with an iPad with all crossword puzzles?
Oh, she'd think it was the devil.
Oh, you get her past that and then give her that.
There's no getting her past that at that point.
Disregard.
No, she had some issues, but I didn't notice it until I was much older. Yeah. And obviously, the older you get, sometimes the worse your mind gets. So, but anyway, so that's what I kind of connect with that because I remember that to this day. Yeah. And I remember she would bring out like those like room fans. She'd bring those out when she didn't even have ceiling fans. She'd bring those out.
She just sat in the heat. Wow.
She'd have windows open and stuff like that.
Was she born in Florida?
No, Louisiana.
Oh, so it's even hotter. So that explains a lot, though.
And then she would bring out the fans for us or for me, and then she would always like cook me something for lunch, like chicken cutlets or whatever. It was never a sandwich. It was always something. She would like cook it. It was a meal. And then I would like wash the dishes, and her favorite thing to tell people was that when I was little, she'd fill up the sink with like bubbly, soapy water, and I would stand there and like play in it and everything. And her favorite thing to tell people was that I would sing at the top of my lungs, and the dogs. She didn't have dogs. Oh, okay. The dogs in the neighborhood would start howling.
Oh, jeez.
So that was like her favorite thing.
It still happens. Our dogs go crazy when Kelly sings. She's like, oh.
But every kid or baby in our family, she would call doll baby.
Baby. Huh.
She would say that they were such a doll baby. She called Sophia that. She called me that. She called Abigail that.
She called me Manuel, wasn't it?
No, she did not.
Miguel, something like that.
She didn't.
She called me something. I don't remember.
I don't remember. But by the time,
By
then, you know, she didn't know you that well.
No.
And then by that time too, her mind was starting to go a little bit more.
No, the last time I saw her, she really thought I was part of the nursing home staff.
Yeah.
She asked me to get her something. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll try to find someone.
So, yeah, but she was...
I said, see, I get it for you right now.
So, yeah. But that was really hard for me when she passed.
Yeah.
And two, because I didn't really get to say goodbye. I was going to.
Yeah.
I was on my way, and she died before I got on the plane. So, but you know, but yeah, that's why I say, and I tell Sophia all the time, you know, visit your grandparents. Like, that's why when she goes next door, and sometimes she'll say, "Oh, I don't really want to go next door because of this and that." I'm like,
my mother lives next door. Just heads up.
It's not some random person.
Yeah, we'll just go next door, hang out with those old people next door. Like, what? No, my mother.
Your adoptive grandparents.
My mother lives next door.
But I tell her, I say, you know, you need to, you know, you're very fortunate because you have multiple grandparents. I only had one growing up.
Yeah, she has all four.
She has all four.
3.
Yeah. Well, anyways, but still, she gets to see them.
Yeah.
And so I always tell her, you need to go over there and spend time because you never know what's going to happen, and you will regret not spending that time with them. When you had the chance.
And you make memories too, because I used to hang out a lot with my grandmother too, and I have really cool memories growing up.
Yeah.
I need to call my grandmother. I need to text her.
And then when my mom and dad come, she'll spend time with them, and especially with my mom, she'll like cook with her a little bit. Like they'll bake something like cookies.
And then when we go down there, we pawn her off to sleep with grandma or Nana.
Yeah,
like, hey,
she sleeps with my mom. Because my mom has the big king size bed.
You got a big old bed.
Yeah. So Sophia loves going over there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, this is a great song that I think as a parent or even as a young adult, you should just sit and listen to it. Yeah. I think this is a great song for Stephanie to play for Kyrie.
Oh, yeah,
when he's a little bit older.
Yep.
My little nephew, the king, he needs to listen to this song. It'll help him out a lot. He's so stinking cute.
Like, he's a Hernandez.
Oh my gosh! I whenever she posts, I'm like, oh, I just want to give him so many hugs.
You want to squeeze him and squish him.
He's such a cool kid.
If he'll let you.
He was cool with me.
Yeah, I know.
I think
he saw you more.
I think he realized he's like, this guy's he's my blood. He's familia. I just have that. I guess it's also I'm really good with babies.
Yeah, you're good with kids.
Yeah, they love me for some reason.
I'm not.
So when we had to go down to Florida for my cousin's her funeral. Was the first time I met Kyrie. He was 6 months at that point.
Yeah,
ballpark. They were supposed to come up and visit here in December, but due to circumstances, I was able to go meet him earlier. And he's just so cute. He's so cute. He's a really good kid. I love him to death.
He's sweet.
Yep, and he has good parents. So Stephanie and Alfredo play this song for Kyrie. Yep, he'll appreciate it. And they like country music, so they've probably heard this song before.
Yeah, I'm sure they've heard it. So. And
if you're a younger parent and you have a smaller child, just listen to the song, and it'll help you teach lessons to the child as they grow along.
Yeah, because every parent needs help now and again. So if it comes by way of a song, take the help.
Yep. So, with that being said, oh yeah, it's my trademark.
Hey.
The show Instagram is Listen to the Words Podcast, all one word. The email is listen to the words pod@gmail.com. I don't know what's going to be next week, so
Okay.
It's whatever we want.
All right.
We don't follow that document very much anymore. We just have a list of
It's
the songs.
like whatever we feel like doing.
Yeah, so I need to rearrange the songs now because we did this one earlier.
Yeah.
So promote your stuff.
Instagram and Etsy is Crafty Kelly's Workshop. Crafty with a K. Kelly is spelled Kelly. Check me out. Well, check out my page.
I was like, what?
Check out my work.
Check out these goods. It goes, follow the path to paradise. Good thing this is not a video podcast.
Don't follow that path right now.
All right. So, with that being said, how do you want to sign off this week?
I had to remember what it said. Every song is like a painting.
That's deep. I'm going to go hold the door, say please, and say thank you.
Yo!
Enjoy. Hasta luego, guys.